What's up, YouTube? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and welcome back to my RC Chop Shop. So you guys can see here, I had a crash with my JJ1000, and it's ruined. Well, the frame is anyhow. I tested everything else works. The motors and they all still work. It's just this here. And so, but luckily I did have another spare to use, but then at the same time this thing arrived at my door. It's the Tiny Hawk frame from Dave Woods Picnic Frames, and I got the whole setup. Got the assembly there with the arms in there. You can see the little arms in there too. So oops, they are falling out on me. Here they are there. Those are the folding arms. And so I'm gonna get started. I decided I'm gonna instead of putting it back inside of the JJ1000 body, I'm just gonna hook it up with this Tiny Hawk frame, carbon fiber frame. And so let's get started. Okay, so I pretty much got the bottom half assembled here. So this is the way the arms are going to swing. They're going to be on here. I used the 8.5 millimeter motors. These motors actually came from an X6058. I really like those motors. And I actually decided that I'm not going to use the JJ1000 brain for this thing. I actually put the board inside the extra frame that I had because the fact that these motor mounts or these arms actually only support 8.5 millimeter and not the 7 millimeter motors that this thing had. So I figured that'll save me some soldering. I just threw the thing back in this case here, so I got a fully functional JJ1000 again in my favorite color, red. And so now I decided that I'm going to put the Chongqing mini drone, aka the Voodoo Quad is going to go on here. So we'll get to test two things at once to see if this thing actually flips on its own when it's not in its own case, because Quadcopter 101 claims that he's solved the problem with the Voodoo Quad flipping on its own. He said it was due to vibration from the battery bay being too wide for the battery and the battery being loose. So he said he tightened it up, the battery bay, stuffed something in there and got it to stop vibrating. So he says he thinks that solved the problem. So I'm going to see if this works on this Tiny Hawk frame, and technically there should be no more vibration from the battery because the battery is going to be mounted on here away from the board. So we'll check it out and see. Okay, so here it is, finished. This is the Chongqing mini drone in the Tiny Hawk frame. I got a 500 milliamp hour battery on there. So the arms fold like this here. These go forward. So that's the way it folds. I think that's pretty cool, the way it folds. Goes in a little more too, but it's a little stiff, so I didn't want to force it. Fold it out like this here. Got the screws under here. I might cut these here, and I might get the screw protectors and put them on the motors. Someone in the comments put me on to that. I can't remember right now exactly who did, but I'll put it in the description if I figure it out, if I remember. And so that's it. The Junchin mini drone now on the Tiny Hawk's frame. So let's go check it out and see how it flies. Okay, so here it is, guys. The Junchin mini drone. And the mod is finished. I went and got these screw protectors here for the motors, the bottom of the motors. So that gave it nice little rubber landing feet. And I got that idea from a suggestion from one of my viewers. And as soon as I remember exactly who it was, I'll thank him. And yeah, we're going to thank him in the comments. And we're about to go check this thing out and see how it flies now. So, get him up here. And let's check him out. Get him on how it reads. Got some traffic out here. So it seems to be hovering pretty nice. Hopefully it don't start flipping on me. Seems to be flying okay. And we got some cars coming. They must have realized they can't get through there. There's a buzzing light here. This thing is flying pretty good. Let's see how it flips. Bring it in. Forward jumping flip. Oh my goodness, it did 2 flips. That was crazy. Oh man, this thing is, I think that was awesome though. So it elevates when it do flips now. Let's see if we can get that again. Oh my goodness. This thing is a beast. Blinded by the lights over there. Let's see how fast it can get. Crank it up. Probably shouldn't be cranking it up because I can't, if I lose orientation, it's gonna be bad. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna crank it up too high. Psych. Try some more flips. And this thing is an awesome quad. And it's not flipping on its own. So maybe Quadcopter 101 was right. It was caused by vibrations, maybe. It hasn't flipped on me yet without me making it flip. Oh no! The sign there seems to be okay. Let me do a flip to make sure. This thing seems to be an awesome flyer. Oh, let's check out some funnels. That's one thing we didn't do. Get it down. Oh, One of the arms folded in. Oh, two front arms folded in. The arms fold in, breakaway fold ins on crashes. And it's back up and flying again. Let's calm down and get some funnels going. I don't know why the controller's beeping. Is it telling me that the battery in the transmitter's dying? I don't know what that's for. Could be it. No, wait, these are fresh batteries in the transmitter though, so it can't be that. No, for sure this thing doesn't have oh yeah, the battery's dying. Oh no, it's not. It let me do a flip. Must be the batteries in the transmitter, I guess. Those funnels. Now the battery's dying. See those flips? Nope, no flips. Maybe that was beeping to tell me that the batteries was going on the quad. See if we can get it landing on here. There we go. And so that's it. The Junction mini drone on the Tiny Hawk frame from Picnic Quads. Dave Woods. Thanks for watching.